Yo, what's good? Stu here, Stu TV. I cover all things blockchain, metaverse, crypto, NFTs, all money making opportunities in the space. Back at you again with another beginner series video, just covering the latest and greatest. In today's video, just going to be covering SocialFi. As far as SocialFi for beginners and social media Web3, but let's get it. So we're going to actually jump straight into it. What is SocialFi? A beginner's guide. SocialFi is Web3's answer to Web2 social media problems by enabling users to have control over their content and allow them to monetize it directly. SocialFi is a revolutionary concept that bridges the gap between Web2 social media networks and decentralized finance. It provides a free, decentralized environment for social users where they can earn through engagement. This guide will teach what SocialFi and how it works, and you will also discover a list of innovative social platforms. So you have the gig worker, the DAO, the project. So it's just like many different ones that you can be able to get into, but we're going to take a deeper dive, break all this down. SocialFi for short is social finance. It's the blend of social media networks and DeFi. It's Web3's approach to social media where users have control over their content as no central authorities are running the networks. This value back to the content creators. They're able to create whatever they want and have more control over their data, unlike Web2 currently offers. So how does SocialFi work? Social tokens typically play a significant role in running SocialFi platforms. DAO are in charge of the platform governance and ensuring no central authority controls user activity over the networks. The platform's monetization depends on the social DeFi tokens, which could be either native tokens or traded assets on the platform. Besides an in-app tokens, content creators can develop their tokens, which can use to monetize their social interactions. Digital ownership also comes into play with SocialFi applications. Creators can use PFP NFTs to prove their identity. They can also track digital content ownership through NFTs. The importance of SocialFi. SocialFi applications are set to disrupt social media industry by fusing the power of social networks and decentralized nature of Web3. Here's a look at the most significant benefits of social. Decentralization. Web2 platforms are heavily centralized with all the data stored on a single server. Big tech companies have monopolized the platforms and ultimately control the user's privacy, data, engagement, reactions, and monetization. Censorship. SocialFi balances frustration, censorship, and having harmful content circulating on the network. By decentralizing on-chain data, SocialFi platforms rules engines to curate publicly viewable posts. Monetization. SocialFi networks provide earning models for content creators and their audiences. It allows users to determine what to monetize. For instance, creators can use social tokens to control who interacts with their content. Users will need a creator's token to engage with them, which reduces the chance of spamming and incentivize high quality content. So just even breaking that down, just like the importance of SocialFi, I believe SocialFi and the difference in Web3 versus Web2 is just being able to have ownership and actually monetize with your data. A lot of companies like Facebook, or whether it's YouTube, even shooting on these videos now, they'll take large amounts of our data and then be able to store that, sell ads, make money off that directly, and then we get a percentage. But in Web2, you can have full control over that, figure out ways on how you can leverage your own data or your own IP, and then put that into a form, whether that's through text-based, through a chat, whether it's through video content and how you want to shoot it, and then creating your value from there from a SocialFi aspect. And then you have multiple earning opportunities. So the earning opportunities have went great, where not only can we just make money how we do traditionally in Web2 through videos, through running ads, selling services, doing gig work, but now you can take that on a whole new level with Web3 as far as SocialFi. But let's get deeper into it. So we say 3 social platforms worth knowing about. So we have Thinking is an algorithm-based SocialFi platform that incentivizes communities. DAOs can easily grow their communities through the platform's tools and incentives to grow through the network. GeoGem is a unique social network that provides multiple earning opportunities for creators and users. It creates unforgettable experiences for the users. LuxWorld is a pioneer travel to earn platform built. One of the central drivers of creations was the COVID-19 pandemic, which primarily affected tourism industry. So there's a lot of different ones that you could be able to look at, even some ones as far as examples. I'm not going to bring up every single one in this guide, but it's a lot in different ones that come to mind. But let's go to the next article. So we have SocialFi for beginners. What is SocialFi? So we actually just covered this a little bit. Look into the benefits. Users can earn SocialFi token or cryptocurrencies for their contributions, such as creating content, engaging with posts, or participating in community activities. Reduce censorship. Thanks to the decentralized nature of blockchain technology. Social platforms can offer a more open environment with reduced censorship. Users have more freedom to express themselves without fear of undue restriction or bias from a central authority. What are some of the risks and precautions in SocialFi? We have scams in any place where people deal with money, especially where rules ain't strict. Like in the crypto world, there's dangers of scams, trick emails, and fake projects. You might come across fake websites and deals that promise you a lot of money in return, but they are not real. So you have precautions, use research, diversity, use strong measures, 2NFA verification. So you have tips and tricks. Engage actively. To do well in SocialFi is essential to join in often. Make, share, and interact with stuff regularly. Build a strong network. Just like on regular social sites, having a lot of friends and connections can really help you succeed. So future trends, so you have enhanced usability and accessibility, mainstream adoption and partnerships. So that'll be just interesting in terms of seeing how different things will lay out as we go forward. Obviously, there's a lot of scams and risks trying to get into something like this. So you want to participate, make sure you go with a group, make sure you do with the community, do your proper research, back check everything, even double check if you're unsure as far as your navigation. That's why we have communities. Hit the link below and join mine. But you have tips and tricks in successful DeFi, being able to get access to that. So it's a lot to be able to look at. Let's look at our last article and get into some examples. What is SocialFi? So it says, understanding SocialFi basics. SocialFi platforms empower users to have greater control over their data. So we actually just went over that. Some of the top platforms, so you can actually go see. So there's even many ones, but we're going to get into a few examples and then go on to the next part and end the video. But let's go over the Lens protocol. So this is one that you could be able to get into. So you can just go ahead and explore. If you hit the explore button, it just shows you all these different apps to where you could be able to get. And then also just connect wallet. But let's head over to the Twitter. Check the Twitter. So it just shows you just how much they're actually engaging with tweets. I'm not going to show you the behind the scenes with it. I know they have just different videos and content that you could be able to look and see in the actual back office if you want to see how Lens protocol works. But it's just one where you can connect your wallet, just start exploring different Lens and just connect with users that's interacting on the platform. Another one I did as far as examples is Forecaster. I'm not going to go super as far as an in-depth, just showing. This is just an overview guide of some of the more popular ones. But also I did a overview breakdown, and I had to drop the link to the video where I went in on Forecaster in terms of just opportunities also on base. And that's also one that you could be able to look at and check at. And just checking the GitHub, check the documentation, see exactly what they're building. You can even, so it just shows you just even with Forecaster, the page will load. It just shows you just how Forecaster shows you the back office, what that actually looks like when you're actually engaging in people's content. I do have one signed up. I had to show you just in later videos, but this just shows you just how many people are interacting with the platform, how active they are. So it's just a lot that you can be able to follow when it comes to this. So make sure you just join the back office and be able to get into those different networks. Another extension of Forecaster is Dracula. This is a more TikTok where they're going to be able to reward users and be able to pay, and you just buy just different tokens. And once you buy the tokens, as a buyer use the tokens, the price will normally go up. So just being even interactive with this platform, was active on this at one point. I know I had to log in. I know just being active on this at one point, you'll be able to get access, but people are just looking to see how they can also dominate in the video game sector and getting in on that. Let's go over to our next and last one, and we can go over to Simps. So we have Simps. This is a chat forum platform where people can come in, be able to chat, be able to get interactive. So I know it does have some recent activity. A lot of people are posting just within this. I know it's on the base blockchain. So I know even Waka Flocka just has ones where you can enter his chat group. So you can be able to enter his private chat, have access to his keys. People are just starting to post around here, and you'll just be able to see how things are looking as things go along. But that's also one that you could be able to look at. And then next to last one is, so this is another one that you could be able to look at, is Stream HQ. I know this is one I've been hearing about lately, where people can actually go in, play games, be able to stream, earn, and different things. So it has more of a Twitch. So it's more of a SocialFi as far as just beginners, just being able to reward creators if you want to be able to get connected. So it has a reward-based economy where people are going to get rewarded, possibly with a potential airdrop or like different things with the platform. I know this is one that I currently still need to be able to explore, but this is one that also I've been hearing as far as just getting access. And then you get available on X Spaces, and then it has connections to YouTube. So this is just different ones you could be able to see. You can have different partners, documentation. So Stream HQ is just more of a streamer's base, but that's also important because video is going to be just as important, just getting the access in terms of like different communities, reach. So video is always going to be important, even shifting from Web 2 all the way to Web 3. But that is a wrap up for today, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you share the video. Just doing a breakdown on SocialFi, just an aspect and an area of interest if you're actually interested in getting into Web 3. And make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.